Hello, this is Turkey once again, and today I'm coming to you not in my current and or future role as the head and or chief and or director of the Stochastic Intelligence Agency, or even the chief head director or director head chief of the Stochastic Intelligence Agency, but rather in my former role as the spokesperson for the American Cultural Tradition and All Cultural Memory Complaint Department. And what we have to complain about today is that President Donald J. Fascist Trump has no cultural memory and understands nothing about the American tradition. And this was made evident in what would you even call it? Snafu, or just brain dead. What would you call it? Little I don't know, feud, perhaps. Let's just put it this way. In terms of the multiple intelligences, we're finding it very difficult to believe that in any of the areas of intelligence, kinetic, communicative, cognitive, emotional, ethical, that Trump in fact does have one of them high IQ scores. But in this instance, we're here to support a video which was produced by a contract in Theta 3.5 years ago on February the 7th, 2022. And in that video, which is titled Theme for the Necessity of a Post-Colonial Memory, a contract in Theta argues that cultural memory is necessary for us in our current global situation in order to understand the ins and outs of current global politics and economies, to understand how nations arise and how they fail to arise, and the rationale for their rising and failing, and why it is that the United States has historically engaged along a trajectory of increasing liberalization and increasing development of human rights for all citizens, including citizens of the United States, but beyond that, citizens of the world. And that today, in fascist America, we have a trajectory that follows the exact opposite vector, right? And there's a return, right? A return to failure to understand that human beings are human beings and all have rights and should be free from apartheids and genocides and oppressions and economic instabilities. And when individuals from nations, which nations commit crimes against their citizens, as the United States does today, commit those crimes, we should support those citizens and offer them sanctuary of some sort, because that's what being a good person means. And in any case, we're here to support the project that was produced by a contract in Theta 3.5 years ago, as I said, on February the 7th, 2022, and that theme for the necessity of a post-colonial memory just happened to address the history of Liberia on the continent of Africa. And that history, I'm gonna switch. I'll continue talking, but I'm gonna switch to another site so that you can see what I'm talking about. All right, now here it is. Are you ready? Are you ready for the big switch? Oh yeah, here we go. We're going to Improvisatory STST4 BHM 2022, 1995, 1862, and 1820, 256. That's February 5th, etc. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. All right, so this is a drawing, obviously, and a contract in Theta explains a little bit about who this is, and this individual that is depicted in this representation, his role in the establishment of what was initially the colony of, I don't even believe it was called Liberia initially, but this was a project to remove African slaves from the American continent, and resulted in the founding of the state of Liberia. And you can access that on a contract in V through Theta's channel, and we're recommending that a contract in V through Theta put this one up at the top. And I'm going to switch again. I hope you're ready. I'm switching. And what we're going to observe now is Trump speaking to the current president of Liberia and complimenting him on his such good English. Yes. Are you ready? All right, this is Donald Trump, and this is an example of a failure of the American memory, failure on the part of American memory, and this supports the theme for the necessity of a post-colonial memory in the United States. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Here's Donnie.
And we just want to thank you so much.
That's the president.
Well, thank you. It's such good English, such beautiful. Where did you learn to speak so beautifully? Where were you educated? Where?
Yes, sir.
In Liberia.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's very interesting. It's beautiful English.
Sure.
I have people at this table can't speak nearly as well.
Very good,
Well, there it is. Once again, supporting a contract in through Theta's theme for the necessity of a post-colonial memory, produced 3.5 years ago, February 7th, 2022. Have a good day. This is Turkey, signing off. Be careful out there. Cash potatoes, guys, little black bags, and a lot of ICE agents if you happen to be the wrong color. Be careful. A lot of fascists out there. A lot of crazy Karens, too.